What is up, guys? It's Brillymister here, and we are back. This is episode 2 of PVM with old guides. So today we're going to be doing General Grador, and I'm going to be using my 2012 Bandos General Grador guide. So yeah, this is General Grador versus 2012. If you did enjoy the previous video, don't forget to go check it out. I will link it in the description. I took on the Court Beast. It didn't go very well, if I'm honest. It was not great. But I enjoyed making it so much, and I really enjoy making this series. So this is episode 2. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell icon so you can be notified of all my future videos, and drop a like if you're enjoying this kind of comedy series as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Recommended stats for killing the boss. You can kill the boss with lower stats than this, however having this or higher will make it substantially easier. 90 plus attack, 90 plus strength, 90 plus defense, 67 summoning and 70 prayer. As I said like a second ago, you can do it with lower, however I don't advise it as it's not going to be efficient or like money effective.
Right, so I think recommended stats wise we should be good. I think it is quite strange that in 2012 I didn't recommend having 96 herb lore to use overloads, but you know, we'll gloss over that. We can ignore the lack of overloads in here. But for the recommended stats, I think I'm pretty sweet. I've got my 70 prayer, so I can use at least, I've forgotten what it's even called now, piety I think. Then I got my 90 plus combat stats, and I can definitely use a war tortoise because I have got 67 plus summoning. So stats wise, we're definitely good.
Pew in, staying longer, getting more kills per hour, etc. 95 prayer and curse is activated, obviously gives you more defense and offense via turmoil, and the added hit points of soul split that you're going to get from killing the minions just helps your trip overall last longer. 96 herb lore and overloads also, that allows you access to using Saradomin brews as a type of food, which allows you to like pack more hit points worth of food in your inventory. And obviously Yak and Unicorn, they are obviously Unicorn's healing, so heals you so you get more life points, and Yak you can fit like almost twice as much as a tortoise in.
Right, so at least on the next slide I do now recommend that you use overloads. So we are going to be allowed overloads, and I can use curses. So it's weird how that wasn't a recommended stat, but you know, we're recommended overloads, so we're going to go with overloads. Let's just see what gear we're going to have to use. I hope it's not too horrendous. Oh damn, look at that. Oh, that is disgusting gear. Okay, so this is the low level setup, so I guess I might hybrid between the low and the high level setup, but that gear is horrible. Right, let's see what I have to say about recommending it.
And now we're going to move on to what kind of gear you actually need for killing the boss. This is the low level gear I recommend. I wouldn't really go for any worse gear than this. However, if you really want to and you're using a Bandos Godsword, you can sub out the Bandos Tassets for a Varric plate skirt. It gives a little more defense, but it doesn't give the offense bonus and is altogether a worse off choice. So the setup is Helm of Nezinot, Amulet of Glory, which can be upgraded to a Fury, Fire Cape or Soul Wars Cape. It's kind of down to personal preference on that. Black D'hide Body, obviously you can upgrade that to Carol's, Bandos Tassets, Bandos Godsword or AGS. AGS is obviously better but a lot more expensive, and you're better off upgrading towards the higher level setup if you can afford that. Dragon's Boots, Barrow's Gloves and Tokulzo. It is a great free ring, but if you don't want to use that, or
Jesus, a Tokulzo, I don't even have like a ring of vigor. A Tokulzo, oh man, that is not a good ring. Anyone watching in 2019, do not use Tokulzo as your ring.
Top level gear, for that you could just wear full Torva and a Divine, and you don't really need food, then you can just sort of go on a Unicorn. However, I'm going to assume most people don't have that and go for a slight moderation in between. So the Helm of Nezinot, you can use a Varric's Helm for more defense, but I prefer the Nezinot for its offense bonuses. Amulet of Fury, Carol's Body.
So my mid to high level setup is fairly similar to the low level setup, if I'm honest. I said in the video here in 2012 that I was going to moderate because I didn't think everyone would have Torva. The actual thing I meant to say there was I'm going to moderate because I can't afford Torva. So so we're using the Bandos Chaotic Rapier. I used to really wish I had a Chaotic Longsword because it was definitely a little bit better than the Chaotic Rapier, but I didn't, so I used the Chaotic Rapier. Dragon Defender, because I wished I had a Divine or an Elysian Spirit Shield. And I'm still using Dragon Boots, but I do recommend that you use Steadfast Boots. I'm guessing that once again I could not afford Steadfast Boots, so I was still rocking the Dragon Boots for the actual setup on this one. Okay, so I've bought off the Grand Exchange kind of what bits. It's sort of like a hybrid between the two setups really here. I've kind of bought what bits I could buy off the Grand Exchange. I'm rocking the Glory Amulet. I know when I did the Versus Corp, I used my Blood Fury, and I realise now that probably gave me a bit of an unfair advantage. So this time I'm going all out. I'm rocking the Amulet of Glory for that beautiful 26 plus bonus, and I can teleport places. Oh yeah, living the dream. Got my Black D'hide body and Bandos Tacit, so I just need to go around now and gather a few more things. I have to go buy back the Barrow's gloves things from the Varrock place, and I actually have to go buy myself a chaotic weapon. I'm not going to be a scrub like I was in 2012 now, I'm going to go for it. I'm getting the chaotic longsword. Right, so I'm going to go around, gather some of these items, and we'll see you back here. Oh good, I got enough tokens. I was really worried then I wasn't going to have enough tokens to buy it. Right, where is it? Where is this chaotic? Right, chaotic longsword. Oh, should I go for the rapier? Which one brings back the feels more? I think chaotic longsword. Oh, I wish I could get the offhand to go with it. Right, here we go. Chaotic longsword. Confirm purchase. Can't believe I just bought a chaotic longsword just for this. Right, let's whack him on. Oh, we are starting to look like an absolute beast now. Look at that. Right, I've just got to go get myself either the defender or a shield and get my gloves, and then we are good to go. Is it just me that's impressed that I still remember where to buy these? Oh man, 100k. Oh, look how horrible those bonuses are. I remember when these were like best in slot, like you literally could not get better than the Barrow's gloves. Plus 8 strength and plus 49. Let's compare them to something now, like let's have a look for masterwork. Master. Right, let's compare them to the trim masterwork. Look at that. It's like half the strength bonus, no prayer bonus, and less than half the armor. Jesus. And these were best in slot in 2012. Like, you couldn't, apart from the Goliath gloves, you could not improve anything from this. So I've got my Dragon Defender, and I have got a Divine Spirit Shield, which I just use as like my shield swap when I'm doing a Rax or anything like that. It was only like 5 mil now. It's not like the 700 mil or whatever it used to be back in the day. Like, it is cheap now. Let's have a look. Yeah, 5.2 mil. It's just a nice cheap shield switch. Cool, I can't even talk. I'm not really sure which one I should use, because obviously Divine in 2012 was like, that was like the most OP thing you could possibly use for anything. Like, it was just incredible. And the Dragon Defender was better for DPS. So the shield now will still work as a shield the same as it would back in 2012, like won't give me any additional damage. Whereas the Dragon Defender kind of works as like an offhand by the looks of it, like it's got an actual accuracy and a damage, but it does still act as a shield. I've not actually really used this since Evolution of Combat at all, if I'm honest. So I'm not really sure which one I'm going to rock, like the Dragon Defender, or do I rock the Divine? I might just take both with me and do a couple of kills with both and see which one's actually better nowadays compared to it back then. So I know that Dragon Defender definitely was better if you needed the DPS, but if you're struggling or you're tanking or something like that, then for solo, Divine was definitely the way to go. So I'm going to take both, I reckon, and see how it goes. Okay, so I am fully geared up now. I'm ready. I guess the last thing for it is to check what I recommend for my inventory setup. I have a feeling that it could be quite Sour Brew heavy, because that was what you used back then, which therefore means pointlessly expensive nowadays to take a full inventory of Sour Brews. But you know, we'll look, we'll see what we recommend. If I'm lucky, it'll be like Shark or maybe Rocktail, but we'll see. Ah, damn it, it restores some stuff. I forgot how painful kill cam was. Like, these take forever to kill. I'm just like not hitting them. You normally like 2 or 3 hit them now with a Nox Siphon in like 12 or something. Look at it, they're just taking forever. I'm gonna make sure I get that one. He's nearly dead. Oh, I've got some War Priest. Yeah, that doesn't help at all, does it? And like, I'm actually getting hit. I'm gonna have to turn on Soul Split. I've got this stupid Blood Velvet on me and I can't get rid of him. Well, I can, I guess I could kill him, but he's just gonna spawn again and be straight back on me. Alright, so I have made one last alteration before I go in and actually take him on. I've swapped it to Legacy, basically Legacy Combat mode. I'll summon me Unicorn. Why can't I summon him? I'm not in a big enough area. Come on. Get out, Unicorn. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, he doesn't look like a unicorn, but trust me, he is a unicorn. Let's go. Let's do this. Enter encounter. We did not have instances in 2012. You had to fight people for the world. Right, let's pray melee and get Turmoil on. So I'm going to stick with the Dragon Defender, I think, to begin with. See how that goes. Oh, yeah, I can just click that. Sweet. Oh, look at that. I am hitting him hard. 2012 versus General Grador is not that bad. It is not too bad at all. Oh, man, I miss those old hit splats. This is what, like, old school must be like. But I'm guessing it's probably harder than this to kill General Grador in old school. Wow, you take him down pretty quick. How come I got no minions spawn, by the way? Should I not have minions attacking me? Is that not a thing? Minions should be here. Having that rune salvage, nice. If you could go back to 2012 and watch this, you would be so jealous of my gear right now. Look at that. That divine spirit shield is like, it's like 700 or 800 mil in 2012. That is the item that everybody wants. It's almost as much as a party hat. You could buy a party hat for like a bill, and the divine was like nearly as much as a party hat. Now look at it, it's like 5 mil. You can't even, I don't know, what can you buy for 5 mil? You can't buy anything for 5 mil now. You can buy like, oh god, okay, minions are here. Minions are definitely here. Oh, geez, that was a massive hit I just got. Right, here we go. Oh dear, I'm actually, get the unicorn scroll, get the unicorn scroll. I have not used a unicorn in so long. Oh, there we go. I've never actually used Legacy. Legacy's not that bad. Ooh, he's definitely going down slower this time. Look at those 300 hits though, they're not bad. 286. That's not too bad. This is definitely more doable than Corp was. Do I have? I've got no unicorn scrolls left. Right, brew. Restore. Right, my stats good? My stats? Yep, cool. My stats are still boosted. Oh man, I do not miss having to try and like time your free brews to restore every single time you wanted to like heal yourself. Now I need to restore just my hit points. Yeah, it's definitely slower with the divine on. Definitely slower, but I might be taking this damage. I'm not really sure, but I have got minions on me this time, so that might be making a difference. I'm gonna reckon after this I'm gonna swap it to Revolution and see what the difference is just with abilities. Oh, do you see that? 383, that is a big hit. That's not a bad hit. You have no idea how nostalgic this feels right now. It's weird. It literally is like I've gone back in time. It feels so nostalgic, just getting that old combat style hits. Alright, come on. Let me get into that settings. Let's see, Revolution. Right, we're back in Revolution. The nostalgia is kind of over. Let's see how this does. Okay, here we go. Revolution time. Right, let's see what difference this makes. Right, I guess let's queue up my assault. See if I kill it any quicker. It's pretty mad that that is most of it is low level gear from 2012. You can still like somewhat efficiently kill this in like 2019. I mean, I wouldn't go as far to say as if you want to go do Bandos, you should watch a guide from 2012 because there is definitely a better way of killing it now, but like it's not actually that bad even using a chaotic weapon. I'm using a black D'hide body. Jesus. Okay, I really think it might actually be slower with Revolution on. I think it was easier with Legacy. Maybe Legacy is just the way to. Where's my pet gone? There he is. Renew. No, not renew. Special move. Heal me. Yeah. What do I get? Super restores. Oh, those drops were so good at the end of a trip back in the day. I reckon it's easier with Legacy. Right, I'm going to rack my Defender on and try it again with a Defender. Haha, as if. Just got a God Sword shard. Nice. Living the dream, 150k. I'm glad to see that's still worth just as little as it was back in the day. Right, here we go, Defender time. I'm expecting to kill it considerably quicker with the Defender than I did with the Divine on. The Defender has a new perk as well now, which I'm guessing it's had ever since EOC, where it was doing it through my kill count. It would like randomly when I got hit reduce the amount of damage that I like took. Well, I guess it was about like, oh my god, brew, I'm actually gonna die. Brew. Why is my brew not drinking? Cool, I DC'd. Oh my god, I'm still alive. How am I still alive? Oh. Okay, so DCs, that's pretty realistic of 2012. Right, Panicky. Okay, so I reckon my stats are probably brewed pretty far down right now. Oh, they boost back up again. It's cool. And he's dead. Yeah, see there we are. The Defender reduces damage. I don't remember it doing that before EOC, but I'm guessing that's something it does do now. But yeah, this is definitely doable. I mean, it's not going to be something I'm going to do often, but you could actually do this. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys all found this video as entertaining and as funny to watch as I found it to make. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button, it does really help, and hit the subscribe button with the little bell icon just so you're notified of all my future content. There's also a link to my Discord server in the description below where you can join in and come and join in with the chat and the rest of the community. Until next time, see ya.